Get to our top stories this morning. Drug use, violence, the lack of services. We know homelessness throughout the Twin Cities has remained a constant problem. But the deadline for one business owner to clear out his big encampment in Minneapolis, that is today.
Now, the city calls it a public health risk. Others argue it serves people in need. Hamoudi Sabri owns the commercial lot in South Minneapolis, and he turned that lot off of Lake Street near Hiawatha Avenue into an encampment for people experiencing homelessness. Now, the city of Minneapolis gave Sabri 48 hours to clear out the encampment, arguing it is a high-risk area. That was on Monday.
Well, the owner says that he's simply offering shelter to people who have nowhere else to go.
The system they're doing is not working. If they did what they're supposed to do, this would never exist.
Barrett Leone is here with us this morning to break down both sides of this issue. Barrett?
Well, the clock has officially hit zero. Time has run out. While this homeless encampment is on a private lot, the city says it needs to be cleared today. For the past 2 weeks, about 50 people experiencing homelessness have called the lot home. So the South Minneapolis parking lot is owned by Hamoudi Sabri. Sabri opened the lot because he believes homelessness is a humanitarian crisis the city continues to ignore. But city leaders say the camp is unsafe, pointing to health and safety concerns, including drug use, lack of sanitation. The city's health department commissioner says their goals are clear.
In a perfect world, we'd want folks to have access to the services that they need, whether it be mental health or substance abuse. We want folks to have access to the housing that they need. That's what we're always striving for. But again, the system isn't perfect and we sometimes fall short.
If they care about it, these are fixable people. They're all decent people. They have mental health issues and they have nowhere to go.
Sabri must clear the encampment or the city will on his dime. Now, despite all of this, he tells us he plans to expand the encampment and invite the unhoused community to his North Loop property soon. Last year, Minneapolis spent more than $332,000 responding to encampments.
Our Barrett Leone from the live desk with that update. Barrett, thank you. Well, we've just learned some new information about a deadly plane crash in Granite Falls. The FAA says the plane crashed near the Granite Falls airport Monday night. Officials say the plane experienced engine issues and struck power lines before it hit the ground. And take a look at this. These are the first images of the wreckage. The plane carried two people, a man from California who died and a man from Texas who survived. Federal authorities say the plane is an Aero L-39. That's described as a trainer and light fighter jet. The bomb squad called in to safely detonate what was left of the wreckage. Flight records show the plane was headed to an airport in Wisconsin near an air show.
A felony conviction and an unexpected death could shake up the balance of power in the Minnesota Senate. So DFL Senator Nicole Mitchell is expected to resign by August 4th. That's after she was convicted of burglary. And GOP Senator Bruce Anderson died unexpectedly on Monday, creating another vacancy. So that means there will be two special elections for those seats over the next few months. But all eyes will be on Mitchell's race in particular when it happens, because if the Republicans win that seat, it will end up changing the balance of power. Democrats had just one seat majority over the last few years, and Mitchell stepping down means that's on the line.
The spotlight that will be on Woodbury and how important Senator Mitchell and what she did is going to play into this election. There's really kind of all bets are off on a special. People can, unusual people can win specials. There can be upsets as a result of just sort of the nature of it's fast, it's furious, and it's low turnout.
The governor has not announced the special election dates for those Senate seats just yet. A special election is also being held to fill the seat of the late Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman. The special primary for that House seat is August 12th. A special election is September 16th. Here's a list of the candidates so far for that seat. There are three from the DFL, so Erickson Say, XP Lee, and Christian Erickson, and one Republican, Ruth Bittner.